today we're talking to Mihaela Maria Tanta. She's from the president from Sirius Animal Rescue in Romania. And I got to know about your organization because of this story of Susie. This is a video that was shown on Twitter. Maybe you can tell us more about Susie when you found her.
Hi. Well, Susie, as you can see, she was in rough shape. She was so hungry. She was in a bag. And someone said, there's a dog in a bag outside. So we went and saw. They said it's a puppy. She was not a puppy. She was an adult. So we took her, we fed her. And as you can see, she's extremely skinny. Her fur looks horrible. And we had her for a couple of weeks. We built her up, we fed her properly. She is an incredible dog. She loves everyone, so I don't get the person who abandoned her. And as soon as she was a bit more fit, we took her to the vet to be spayed.
Mm-hmm.
And the vet said that she had a lot of signs of a beating in the belly.
Yeah. And you operated on her and you spayed her.
Yes, we spayed her. She was vaccinated. There's a procedure that we do. Every dog that comes to us, we do all the checkups, all the tests, so she is not sick, so we can learn more about her straight away. Then we start the vaccinations with her, and afterwards we do the spay. And she was adopted afterwards.
Yeah, because
After
this is
she was
her
all
now.
healthy. Yes,
This is her 2 weeks ago,
that's the
right?
day. Yes, that's the day she left for UK, where she was adopted. As you can see, she's like gold.
Yeah, she looks like way healthier. But she's you work together with her organization in the UK for adoptions.
Yes, Evermore Dog Rescue helped us with a lot of the dogs that we had, helped us with sponsorship for the dogs, because as an organization like ours, it's a non-profit one. So we are based only on donations. We work based on donations. So they helped us a lot during this period.
And
2-year collaboration.
Can you tell us something? How did you start Sirius Animal Rescue?
Yes, well, it's a strange story because it started from seeing a lot of neglect and pain, and so it didn't start from something, oh, let's do something for dogs, let's help them because it's awesome to do this. It was a process of seeing dogs every day on the streets, at the corner of the street, somewhere else. Like you go outside your house and maybe in 10 kilometers you see 3 or 4 dogs. So it started like that, with dogs being hit on the side of the road, trying to help. And we said, we have to do something.
And then
we did.
And what does Sirius look like now? What do you do?
Well, we've grown a lot. We've learned a lot in this 2-year period. We do spay programs. It's not a campaign, because in a campaign you go and you spay 50, 60 dogs in one area and then you move on. We do a program in Capushu where every Wednesday we are there doing quality spays, like good quality spays, because in the villages there's basically non-existent quality of the vets, or you cannot go with your dog to say, oh, my dog has a problem. There's not a qualified vet there to do something on your dog. So we are trying to give them a chance to see that they can do better. They can, because a lot of the time people say, oh, it's like a spay is so invasive and abusive. It's the better way to not have born puppies.
And what is can you tell us something, like you're based in Romania, but how
Yes.
You just said like there's so many dogs on the street and the vets are not that good, but what is animal welfare like in Romania?
Poor, really poor. Not no one, but most of people are used to having their dogs because we have a generation, an older generation behind. that was used to having their dog only outside, so dogs weren't able to stay in the house. Yeah, the newer generation, our generation, of course, they see them as family members and they are in the house. But back in the day, they were having the dogs only for protection. They lived outside. They lived in kennels built out of wood, and that was it. So this is how we are trying to change by spaying to reduce the numbers and telling them that there's a better way. Build a pen. Okay, you cannot keep your dog in the house, or there it's not a dog to live in the house exactly because they are too warm, because they have too long fur or something like that. But you have to create some better conditions for the dog, not a chain in the back of the yard and that's it, a piece of bread every couple of days.
And do you see it change a little? Do you see it a little bit changing? Like,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
a lot, a lot. I think that the way we see dogs is changing because we are coming, like the newer generation comes and sees them exactly as they are, as best friends. So we
Hmm.
treat them better. And it's just a matter of education, of telling people there's another way, there's a better way.
Yeah. And can you tell us something about the dog you're holding?
Yes, this is Janey. Janey has only two legs, the front legs. I don't know if you can see her, but she doesn't have one. This one, this one she doesn't have it at all, and the other one she has just a piece. She was an owned dog, and she was hit by a car because they didn't keep her inside. She got out of the house and she was hit by a car, and the owner said that they cannot afford to pay for the surgeries, so it's better for her to be put to sleep. And we said no, no, because she's still healthy. Okay, she has two broken legs and she will have a lot of surgeries done, but she can fight it because she's such a sweetheart, and she did. We tried everything. The vets did everything that they could. We have so good vets here in Cluj. Cluj is like the city to go to when you go to Romania. It's more evolved than maybe just the capital is as good as Cluj. But uh, they tried everything and they couldn't save the legs, so they had to be cut off. But she's managing just fine. She jumped in my bed, which is amazing. I freaked out so badly the first time she did that. I swear, because you don't expect that from her. But she
Okay.
manages just fine. She uh, pee does does everything herself. She goes on walks. She jumps like a kangaroo, but it doesn't bother her because she's like, oh my god, I love it. Everything she does, she loves. So yes, baby.
And how old is
This
she?
She's 4 years old, and she didn't have any inquiry for adoption, so I think that she'll remain with me. I
Yeah.
have two more, two paralyzed ones, so she's teaming up with them. They are boys, and now we needed a girl, right? Hmm?
Aw. What is her name actually?
Jamie.
Janey.
Yeah,
Ah.
Jamie.
And what do you were saying earlier? You live fully on donations.
Yep.
What do you need? Like donations? Yeah, people can go to your Facebook page, but what is it that you mostly need now for your organization?
Well, volunteers would be awesome to spread the word and have people help us with the space because that's the only way going forward. Do space so they are not so accessible and we can reduce the numbers, and that way when you have a dog you have to take care of that dog because you will not get another one if not. So this is one thing. We need a lot of things, everything. Starting from collars for the dogs, bowls for water, uh, as I said, volunteers, people who can help do manage the Facebook page or the Instagram page because we are 7 people that takes care of 50 cats, 150 dogs. So it's
Wow.
a lot of work.
But 50 cats and 150 dogs, all waiting to be adopted, or some are also
Yes.
just stay with you?
Well, some of them, like she's, of course, it's difficult with them. So there are some that will be forever Sirius, but most of them are adoptable.
Okay. And
All
where
the
did it?
dogs, we have 2 properties that we bought a couple of years ago, and the dogs live free in the yard. There are a lot of yard, and they jump around and go everywhere they want, and it's good for them to socialize with each other, because that way when they get adopted, they know dogs, they know people, they have loud sounds or everything that we can, so that they have a better start in a family. We need to do, and
But
we do.
that's really good that you have two big properties, because a lot of times you also
Yes.
see people put them in cages, and they still mean well, but then they still put the dogs in cages, but that they
Yeah,
can.
it depends. We were lucky enough to have the money before we started Sirius, so we could buy these 2 properties, and we said, okay, they are rescue dogs, they are a lot of dogs, but in order to have them adopted and for it to be a successful adoption, you have to create the environment for them to thrive. If you put them in a crate or a kennel or something, then they will, as soon as they go out, they pull on lead. When you get them, they jump on people, because it's normal. They are kept like in prison. So
Yeah,
it's
true.
normal for them to want to go out and jump all around and smell stuff. That way, when they are free and socializing with small and puppies and big dogs, that way they can have a better start at their future life, adopted life.
And then people can adopt them like in Romania itself and in the UK. That's the two countries your
Yes,
dogs.
in the UK, because we are supported by the Evermore Dog Rescue Associations, and they help with the whole process of adoptions, the home checks and the follow-ups. So we are always involved, and we have a page with all of the adopters, which is great to see them, because some of them leave when they are 4 months old, and some that left, maybe they are turning 2 now. So it's
Yeah.
good to follow up and see all the process and see them, how they thrive and how they develop.
And the cats, they also get adopted. Also the same in
Yeah, we
Romania.
never, yeah, no, the cats, just in Romania, we don't have supporters for the cats. So if you know someone, please tell us, because we would love to have cats adopted also abroad.
Oh, and they don't get the UK. The organization you work with only does dogs. They don't do cats.
Yeah, because it's a dog rescue.
Oh yeah,
So
okay, yeah. Only.
they cannot help with the cats. But with dogs, yeah, they help a lot.
This is like so cute. This one.
Yeah,
Well,
she's so good.
she's beautiful,
Yeah.
and she doesn't even like. Yeah. She doesn't look like she knows she's missing 2 legs. She like
No,
she's just
she
happy.
doesn't. She doesn't. That's that's what scares me, because she doesn't know that she has just 2. So she goes like running around, and then she smashes her face. Or she knows how to fall even. She's so smart. She
Oh
knows how to
wow.
put herself like in a side position so she doesn't hurt herself. But when I see her running, I'm like, oh my god, don't run, don't run. But she gets on well, really well.
So thank you so much. What I'll do is I'll put your information in the video. So you need volunteers in Romania. You need people who want to adopt cats. You need a lot
Yeah.
of stuff. But I'll
Yes,
put your information. And thank you for your
thank you.
time. And we'll talk next time. Bye.
Bye.